Hi everyone, welcome back to yoga. I hope we're all seated in my chair, blanket on my lap, block under my feet. We like something under the feet if your feet don't reach the ground so that you're comfortable and stable and that you have a nice connection to the earth. So let's get comfortable. Just taking an inventory of our bodies. We're connected to the ground, comfortably seated. Hands are on the lap, palms up or palms down, wherever you are today. Take a nice inhale through the nose and just let it go. Close the eyes, letting it all relax. Breathing. Just letting the stress, letting it all go. Taking inventory, starting at the top of our heads, crown of the heads reaching skyward. Shoulders are back and down. We're not holding any tension in the face. The jaw is relaxed. Arms are comfortably on our laps. Not holding any tension in the glutes, the legs. Going down, nice bend in the knee. Down the calf and the shin to the foot. Just letting it all go. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Palms touching lightly. Thumbs light pressure against the heart chakra. Take a nice inhale. Exhale and lower the chin to the chest. Release the hands. Inhale, pulling on the abdomen. Bring the head back up to center. Just sit for a moment. Slowly opening the eyes. I'd like to talk about breathing and using all parts of our lungs, right? So we're just going to do some breathing exercises to strengthen the front, the sides, and the back of the lungs, right? Some of us do shallow breathing, which isn't healthy. We should be using all of the lungs, right? All parts of them. So we're going to place our hands right here, right on our rib cage. Gently place them here. And when you inhale, you're going to inhale in towards your hands. Right? So you're going to feel this, the lower part of the lungs right here getting larger and pressing against your hands, right? So let's all take a nice, just a regular inhale and exhale. And now on the next inhale, inhale into the hands. And exhale. Okay, one more time. And exhale. And you can feel the front of the body, right, filling up, right? Really nice, getting the air into the front part of the body. So here on the sides of the body, right, we're going to fill up and we're going to push the air out into the sides of the body as if we're winging out underneath our armpits. So you can just put your hands back on your lap. And we'll do the same thing. We'll do just a nice inhale and exhale of your normal breath. And then you'll just inhale and fill up the sides of the lungs, right? Pushing out underneath the armpit. So let's do a regular round of your breath. And now on your inhale, right, filling up the sides, exhaling. Let's do that one more time, right? And exhale. And the final breath will be filling up the back of the lungs, right? Same thing again, we'll just do a normal inhale and exhale, and then you'll bring the breath to the back of the body and filling up the back of the lungs, right? Almost pressing against the chair, okay? So regular inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, inhale, filling up that back body, pushing against the chair, and then just exhaling fully and completely. And back to the normal breath. So we did the front, the sides, and the back. So let's just try to put them all together. And that it would be the front, the side, and the back all at the same time for a really nice inhale and exhale, right? So let's just do it in your own time, in your own pace. Just do your regular inhale, and then your exhale, and then you full completely up the front, sides, and the back. Okay? So let's take a moment and do that. We've all completed that full inhale and exhale. Let's come back just to the normal breath. Excellent. Let's take a nice inhale. Exhale, lowering the right ear to the right shoulder. And just hold it there for a moment. All right, this is our first warming exercise of the day. Inhale, and then exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, head up to center, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, head up to center. Once again, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, head up to center and just hold it here for a moment. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, lower the chin to the chest. Inhale, head up to center. Rolling the shoulders backwards, right? And then forward. Just starting to warm up. Coming back to nice seated position. Let's check in with our bodies. Feet are connected to the earth. Have a nice bend in the knee. And I'm going to start to get taller in the spine, right? We're not slouching over. We're going to start getting taller, pulling down and back on the shoulders, pulling in on the abdomen, keeping a nice engagement of the core, right? Really nice. Crown of my head is reaching skyward. So have a nice tall seated posture, right? So often we start to turn inward, right? And we start to get a rounded back. We want to sit tall, bring up those shoulders, maybe all the way up to the ears, and then bring them back and down. Just get nice tall seat, engagement of the core. I'm going to sit with my hands up for a moment while I just go through my seated posture, right? Getting it all in alignment. Okay, really nice. Let's roll out those shoulders again, getting them warm. Backwards and forwards. Nice and tall. And if you can, let's take the arms up and just give them some sweeping, big sweeps, big circles. All right. And just gently forwards and backwards just to get into the shoulders, right? And bring the hands in front of us. Start rolling out those hands, getting into the wrists, right? And close and open the hands, right? Especially in this cold weather. Oh my goodness. Really open up those hands, tight, close them in, open and close. And roll out those wrists again. And sweep the arms, the shoulders, right? Getting into the shoulders. And forwards, whatever you feel like doing. Let's take the hand. We've done this before. We're going to just take right hand or left hand, but I'm going to start with my left hand. I'm just going to massage the palm of my left hand, right? Getting into the little mounds of my fingers and my palms. All right, just a little self-massage. Moving and opening up that fascia. And the fingers, if you feel like you need to do a little bit of that, right? And then do the other hand. Releasing any tension maybe you're holding. And open and close the hands again, right? Sometimes when we're doing yoga, we're in a posture and we're gripping. We just want to have our hands nice and loose and warmed. Excellent. Let's take the hands right in front of us. I still have the block under my feet. Just sweep the arms up gently. First, nice tall seated position. Right, having the arms over the head creates some nice heat in the body. So open those fingers wide, really wide. Thumbs are behind us. Bring the palms together. Just bring it straight down. Right, really nice heart center for a moment. Sitting tall, maybe pressing against the heart, just sitting tall. Sweep the arms up again, really tall. Getting tall, coming up out of that seat, really tall. Sides are getting long and tall. Thumbs facing behind us. So thumbs are facing behind us. Just going to bend into the elbow of the right arm and bring that thumb back behind our heads, wherever it lands, right? Bring that arm back up. We're going to do the same with the left hand. Get tall. Thumb is coming down, hitting somewhere on the neck, maybe on the shoulder blade, wherever it is. We can do that again, right? Bend in that elbow of the right. Thumb comes down, hits somewhere on my neck. And the same thing for the left. Right? Getting into that elbow a little bit, working that tricep. One more time, each arm, bend an elbow, tap on that shoulder or the neck, wherever it hits. Arms are both up in the air. Flip the palms and just sweep down. Roll out those shoulders. All right, really nice. And take off this blanket. Move my block so my feet will now be right on the ground. Nice connection. I've moved away from the back of the chair. I'm not leaning up against the back of the chair. I'm coming up farther. I'm going to bring up this right foot. I'm going to roll out the ankles. Roll out this ankle. Nice and tall, pulling it on my abdomen. I'm not crunched over. Tall, rolling out the ankle, pulling on the abdomen, using the core muscle to help keep you nice and tall. In both ways with that ankle, the foot. Lower that foot, and we're going to do the left. Coming up out of that chair, nice and tall. Engagement of the core. The hands can be on the chair. If you need some help to stay seated, hold on to the chair. Pulling on the abdomen, helping up that lower back. Bringing up the right knee, we're just going to bring up with the hands, clasping at the calf, just pulling in, nice tight ball, right? Pull in a little bit more, sitting taller. Just Get into that hip. Back and forth. And releasing the right leg, bringing up the left leg. Keeping a flexed foot. Whatever you need today. Coming back to the right foot, we're going to bring up that right foot and we're going to flex it. So the toes should be pointing towards us. And then we're going to point it, right? Flexing and pointing. Flex and point. Just going back and forth. Checking in on that posture. And do the other foot, flex and point. Let's put that left foot back onto the ground. Getting seated, making sure we're comfortable. We're going to bring up this right leg across our left so we have a nice seated figure 4. Right, bringing this leg, making sure it's comfortable. Getting tall. Right, just start hinging and trying to keep a nice flat back. There we go. And you can feel when it starts to stretch out the side of the leg, right? You can definitely feel it, trying to keep that back as straight as possible, not rounding. Just holding for a moment, breathing through the pose. Not holding the breath or holding any tension in the face. Inhale, back up to seated, and just bring that leg right across. Right? If there's any pain, just please pull out, get out of the pose. Here we go. Cross-legged, arms are down in front of us. Inhale the arms up, very tall, right? Really tall in the arms. Tall, tall, tall. Breathing in and out. One nice inhale. Exhale, we twist to the right, and my left hand comes down onto my thigh, and then my right arm comes down onto the seat of the chair, and I get tall. And I use the chair and my leg to just twist around a little bit more, right? Don't have to force it, just go gently, right, on the twist. Inhale, we get tall in the spine and the crown. Exhale, just a little bit into the twist. Inhale the arms up again, right? Holding for a moment. Hands come together overhead. They just come straight down the midline. Let's remove that leg. And let's bring the other leg and cross for a seated figure 4. Right, we sit nice and tall, and we have our left foot cross, and we have a nice flex in the foot. Sit tall, exhale, and we just lean forward. Pulling on the abs, trying to keep a nice straight back. Be mindful of that neck. You don't need to, you're not looking up, we're just looking down, keeping a nice straight neck, right? Flexing the foot. You can lean a little bit farther if you're comfortable. But nice, smooth breathing. Inhale back up to seated. Leg comes down. Inhale the arms up. And we just sweep over to the left, a nice twist. My hand comes onto my left thigh. My left arm finds a place on the chair, and I just twist into it a little bit. Right, tall, 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 tall. Spine is nice and relaxed. Tall shoulder, my left shoulder's back and down. Inhale, get tall. Exhale a little bit more into that twist. Pulling in on the abdomen. Inhale, the arms come back up. When we sweep the arms, we come back around center. Palms turn out. We just sweep them down. All right, really nice. Roll out those shoulders. Come back to having both feet on the ground. We're going to do seated cat-cow. Right? We're going to do big wide arms. So inhale and exhale. On the inhale, we're going to sweep the arms out. Inhale, open up, maybe lower the head, look up to the sky a little bit. Nice arch in the back, right? This heart is reaching skyward. And then exhale, we curl in, right? Our back gets round for this pose. Hands come together if you want. Empty fully and completely the lungs. Inhale, we get wide open, wide open. I look up to the sky. I'm not putting any stress on my neck. Shoulder blades are pinching in the back. And then exhale fully and completely. Doing what is comfortable for you and your body. And we'll do another exhale and inhale, or inhale and exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, curling in, curling, rounding that back. Pulling on the stomach, pulling on the core. And then just come back to seated. Bring hands to heart center and just letting that sink into the body. Sit tall, getting tall. Chin is parallel to the earth. Inhale, fully and completely, and exhale. Releasing hands to lap. Roll out the shoulders again, backwards and forwards. We're going to come to stands. There we are. Oh, really nice. Excellent. I'm just going to move my chair over here. And coming to my mat. And I'm just going to come on the tippy toe of my right foot on my left foot, just working into the feet. Right, just getting a little movement. Up and down on both tippy toes, and then back and up and down. Coming back to stand, we're going to stand with our feet at hip width distance. And we've done these before. We're just going to sway the body. Right, warming up that spine, getting some movement. Back and forth. And then maybe just gentle tapping of the body as the hands rotate around, right? As your arms are moving around. Come back to stillness. I'm just going to sweep up the arms. Big inhale, exhale, hands come down, center. And we'll do two more. Arms sweep up, getting nice and tall. Hands come together, hands come straight down. One more, sweeping the arms up. Hands come together, straight down the midline. All right, really getting some movement, opening up the body. Taking our hands, just going to put our left hand on our waist, sweep up the right arm, and just bend into this, right? Very gently starting. And pull back on that right hip. If you want, you can look up at the elbow if you feel you can do that today. Inhale, sweep the arm down. Take that right arm to the right waist. Left hand is down, palm faces outward. Inhale that arm up, that left arm. We just sweep over, do a little side bend, opening up that side. Push back on that left hip. Right? Inhale, the arm comes back down. And both hands are facing forward, mountain pose. Inhale the arms up. And straight down the midline on the exhale. Just breathing. Bringing our hands in front of us. You can have your hands under your chin if you'd like, or you can have your hands wherever you want them, but we're just going to do a little bit of warm-ups, right? I like my hands under my chin, right? So we're going to inhale, the arms come up, or the elbows, and then exhale, we curl in, we curl under, right? And we fully and completely empty our lungs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Last one. Getting a little heat, working on lungs, coming back. Roll out those shoulders. Right? We're going to face our chair today. And we are going to just step right in front of it, holding on. And we're going to come up on the toes, rolling back onto the heels, right? Rolling up on the toes to the heels. Right. And as you roll back, let's open up those toes, raise up those toes and open them up really wide as you can, keeping them wide. Roll forward and up on to the toes. Coming back down, same thing, just getting into those toes, all the muscles and the bones. Really nice. All right, come back to your feet, both on the ground, nice and tall, mountain pose. Inhale the arms up and keep them up overhead, right? Nice and tall. Coming up to the tippy toes the best you can. And if you can't come up on both tippy toes, both feet, just do one. All right, let's start to work on that balance. And then just come down, keeping arms still tall. Come up with the arms, the body onto the toes, and down. One more time up. And down, just sweep the arms down. Take a few steps back. We're going to be using our chair for our flow, right? Mountain pose, palms are faced forward. I have a nice tall stand. Little soft bend in my knees. Inhale the arms up, they sweep up. Exhale, I start to hinge forward. My hands come down. They're just going to come up and reach to the chair. However you hold onto the chair for you is what you do. Nice, right? Really nice. Here we are, forward folding. I have a soft bend in my knees, right? And I'm just settling in. My hands are on the chair, and I'm getting long as I can in my spine. Right, let the head hang. So nice. Allowing the head to hang. Hands are on the chair, and I'm pushing back with my backside, right? I'm getting long in that spine. My shoulders are winging out, right? Underneath my armpits are pushing out. My chest is lowering. Right? I can feel the stretch, the spine. Continuing with our toe or foot theme while we're in this nice forward fold, coming up onto the toes of the right foot and then the left foot. All right, so you're going to come up, bend into that knee of the right foot, maybe push out on the hip of the left leg, and now you lower the right and you raise up onto that left toe, right? The toes, push back with that right hip. Nice and gentle, just getting into the rhythm and warming the body, right? Releasing any fascia, trying to open up the body. Right, as you push back on that hip, you can feel the opening of the side body. So come back to stillness, sinking lower with that chest, right? Sinking lower and lower. Right, and now just gonna come up, roll up a little bit, and just walk up a few steps. Right. So here we are, right by the seat of the chair. Come rolling up, sweeping the arms up overhead, making sure you feel safe. Exhale, hands come sweeping down. They just come to heart center, wherever you are. Just letting that settle in. One more inhale and exhale. We're going to back up from the chair a few feet. We're going to be putting our body weight into the left side body and bringing our right leg up to the chair, right? So my foot is on the seat of the chair. My weight is evenly distributed. I'm not pushing all my weight into my left hip and leg. I push it up so I'm nice and tall, feeling tall. I have a nice bend in this leg. Hands are down in front of me, and this could be good for where you are today, right? But inhale and sweep up the arms, getting tall and long. Another inhale. And exhale, we're just going to twist over to the right, right? As best you can, arms up. If you want to, you can sweep the arms down. Nice, right? Or you can just put that right arm, if you have shoulder problems, you can put the hand right on the waist, which is fine. Pulling back and opening up the collarbone in the chest, right? Getting tall. Maybe you can take this left hand to help you with the twist. So you have a few options. Working on that balance and your breathing. So if your hands are out and open, let's all bring them back. Hands off the legs, coming back around to center. Just getting tall for a moment, not losing that. So now we're going to start to lift up. We're going to put the weight into this leg, starting to lift up on the right leg for balance. This could be where you are today. Hands could be on the waist. Hands could be heart center. You could do tree arms. We've done those. If you'd like to, we're going to move this right into a warrior 3. So we're going to start to lower this leg, not having it touch the ground. And when it comes to, even with our body, right, our torso, we're going to start to hinge forward, bringing that leg back. It can be straight, whatever it is today for you, or bent, wherever you are. Just keeping it in line with the body the best you can, using your chair for balance, right? However you get here, wherever you are, we're just starting, right? So here we are. Bend into that knee if you need to. Use that chair to help you. This is our warrior 3. Bent knee if you want, straight, wherever it is. Right? Take a nice breath in and exhale. One more time. Inhale. As you exhale, bend into that left leg and start to lower it, lowering your body, lower that back leg on to the ground, right? So it should be on the ground, nice and easy and gentle. So I'm off my mat. I'm just going to scooch up onto my mat. Both my legs are nice and straight, right? We're going to work right into a warrior 2 from here. So here we are. My back leg is parallel to the back of the mat. I'm going to start bending into that front knee. I got to scooch it up a little bit to get some nice length. Right, I'm nice and open. My chest is facing the open part of my legs. I'm just going to bring up the arms so they're parallel with the earth, right? A nice bend. Really nice. Looking out over my left arm. I'm going to flip up the palms to relax my shoulders. And then turn them down again. This is it. Nice and gentle. Breathing. So inhale the arms up. Legs straightens out, nice and tall. Exhale, palms go down. I bend into that front knee. My arms coming parallel with the earth. Inhale up. And exhale down. It's an up and down motion. We're not going forward. We're going up and down. And then just stay here at this warrior two for a moment. Keeping that front leg bent. We're going to flip the palm of the front arm, the left arm. We're going to sweep this up, right? Humble warrior. You can take the bind and bring that arm behind you. Hold on to your shirt. Bring that arm up, straight up, straight up. Bend into that knee. Don't let that arm go like this. That arm is straight up. And just look up if you can. And just holding. And inhale everything back. All right, and straighten up that front leg. Lower those arms. Roll out those shoulders. We're going to turn to face the chair, the whole body, right? You might need some help. I need a little help with this, right? So I'm going to turn forward. I'm facing the chair, and I have a nice wide stance. My legs are like a pyramid. I'm going to bring around this hip to face the chair, so my hips are now facing the chair, and I'm just going to exhale and lean into it, right? Lean into it the best you can. If you can, get a flat back. Take a nice inhale, and then exhale any way you can, as much as you can, to get into that hip flexor and the hamstring of that left leg. Right? You can round your back if you'd like to now. Pulling back on that left hip, bringing around this front hip. Right? I have tight hamstrings, so this is really beneficial for me. So we're just getting into a nice hamstring stretch. Bringing around that right hip, putting it forward. Not holding any tension, releasing any facial muscles you might be clenching. One more inhale. Exhale. Putting your hands on the chair, right? We're just going to come back to stand as close as we can to the chair and then just walk out, right? All right, just pushing in, pushing back on those hips to get into any tightness. Coming back to stand, chair, just facing the chair, hands in front of us, mountain pose. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, the hands just come down. Hands come to heart center and we'll stand for a moment. Just breathing. Okay, let's do the other side. Palms face forward, nice mountain pose. I'm going to back up from the chair a little bit. Inhale the arms up. Palms turn outward. I exhale. I start to hinge forward. Hinge forward. Hands come up to the chair. All right. Just getting comfortable. We're going to check our positions. And we're going to start to walk back a little bit, getting our hands holding onto the chair. We're going to do the same kind of stretching. Again, bending to those knees. Just bending and straightening the legs one more time. Back and forth. Should be a little bit easier now. All right, second time. Okay. Now just walk a few steps up to the chair, coming to stand. All right, rolling up vertebrae at a time, one vertebrae at a time. Coming to stand. Nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Body weight into the right side body this time. Bending at that left knee, bringing it up and placing the foot on the seat of the chair. Making sure your weight is not dumping into the right hip and bringing it up so you're tall. Palms face forward. Inhale the arms up. As you exhale, you twist to the left. I apologize for my back to you, but it's a good way to see another side or another view of the pose. So both the arms are out, and this bothers my shoulder, my left shoulder. So I take this hand, my left hand, to my waist, and I'm going to take my right hand onto my left thigh, and I'm going to use that to get more into the twist. But you can leave your arms out if you have got comfortable shoulders that like that. Feel free to do that. Nice and tall. And I'm not twisting around my head. It's just looking over my hip. It's not looking behind me, right? I'm not looking over my shoulder. Getting tall and just holding for a moment. And we're going to start moving into that warrior 3. So inhale the arms up, come around to center, right, really tall. And now you can take that leg off, your foot off that chair, and bringing the hands to wherever you'd like, the waist or at heart center, wherever you are today, or tree. That might be enough for you today, right? Here we go into warrior 3. This foot is going to start lowering. And when my left leg comes next to my right leg, that's when my body starts to hinge forward. A little bend in my knee for me. I start to lower my hands to help with my balance. And then I start to straighten that back leg, my left leg. And now you can be satisfied wherever you are today, right? I'm just going to push up from the chair a little bit to get tall, right, in my shoulders. Nice long back leg. You don't want to throw that leg way up because that opens up the side. That's not what you want. You'd like both hips to be parallel in a perfect world, right? We're just holding. Nice inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just start lowering that leg. Right, and then walking out. Right. Coming to stillness. We're going to bring that leg back to do warrior 2 on the other side. Right. My right foot is in front. My left foot is behind me. Right. Once again, this is a different view. So we're going to bend into that right knee. Right. And now I'm open to my body is facing the open side. My back leg is parallel to foot. I bring my arms up. And I'm looking out over my right arm. My knee should be over my ankle for a nice bend. Shoulders are relaxed, right? Flip the palms up so you get nice relaxed shoulders. And just breathing. Turn those palms up. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Arms come up overhead. And exhale. Knee is bent in the front, hands come parallel. Inhale, arms up, straight leg. Palms come down. Inhale, arms up. And arms come down. Keeping the bend in that knee, take this arm right behind your body for a bind. And then turn the palm of that front arm, the right arm up, and it comes straight up. Reaching up. Bend into that knee, maybe a little sweeping of the arm, not much. Keeping that arm straight up overhead, nice and long and tall, bending that knee. Inhale, exhale, arms come parallel. We straighten up that front leg. We just bring the left foot up to meet the right. And let's walk out our legs. Right, nice. Come up on the tippy toes and roll down on those heels. All right, baby, really getting into the hips. Do some circles with those hips. Oh, really nice. All right, getting into everything. Really making it your own movement. Allowing that body to get some movement. All right, with this cold weather we're having, sometimes we don't do any movement. All right, coming back. Standing a few feet from the chair. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, just forward folding, coming up, hands on chair. We just let it all hang again. Right? Getting tall and long in that spine. Maybe walking your feet out a few feet. Right? Breathing into it, bend into the knees. Inhale, holding onto the chair, we're going to roll up, curl up like a cat, curl up, curl up, curl up, and coming to our plank on the chair. Really nice. Coming up to the toes if you want, or just going up and back on those toes. Bring back those shoulders, right? I just felt my shoulders hunched forward. Being mindful, coming up and going back if you'd like. Or just staying in one place, getting a little arm workout. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up, right? Curling up. I come up on my toes. I roll back. Roll back. Long, 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 long. As best I can. Oh, then back and forth with those hips. Great. Our feet are on the ground. We're feeling good. Let's just bring back that right foot up into the air. The right leg. Just holding it there for a moment. And then let's curl that. Bring that knee to your nose. Up the best you can. Curling in. Curl in. Bring in the abdomen. Exhale that leg back out. Inhale. Exhale. Curl in. Getting rid of all that air. Inhale, leg back up. And then exhale, bring it in. Bring that foot to the ground. Getting long and tall in that back again, right? Reestablishing the posture. All right. We're going to bring up that left leg. Inhale. Exhale, curl up, curl, and knee up. Inhale, leg comes back long. Reaching with that foot. Exhale. And inhale, leg comes back long. Exhale, curling in. Bring that left foot to meet right foot on the ground. And once again, establish that long spine, pushing back with the backside to get long. Really nice. And just walk yourself up to the chair and roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders up to the ears, and then back down. Rolling into it. Bringing your chair back to the center of the mat if you'd like, or wherever you're going to do our cool down exercises followed by Shavasana. Let's just come to seated. Getting tall and long, just holding for a moment or workout. Really nice. Bringing the right leg over the left leg. Just do a little twist. And release that leg. And left over right. Little twist. And coming back to the center. We're going to bring our right leg up across our left, and we're going to just do a little foot rub. Right. Ending the practice with some self-care. Just really getting into anything that maybe your foot might need today. Right. They do so much for us, right? But sometimes we neglect them. So, and then when you're ready, you can do the other foot. And then bringing that foot back to the ground. If you need a moment now to do something that wasn't covered, if you'd like to do any of your own stretches, take that moment now while I get myself set up and everybody else can get comfortable for the relaxation portion of our practice. As we're in Shavasana, if you're sitting or lying on the ground, just take a nice breath in. Right, just let it all go. Releasing any tension that you're holding in the face. Shoulders. If you're clenching the jaw, release. If you're holding any tension in the legs or the glutes, legs, feet, making sure you're not jetting your neck out, your head, your chin. Bringing the mind's eye back to the breath, watching it enter and move through the body, and then exiting. Right? The breath, calming the body and the mind, bringing healing energy in, and removing any negative, toxic energy, relaxing the mind, releasing thoughts, putting them on a boat out to sea. Come back to the breath, entering and exiting the body. Take a nice breath in. And exhale fully and completely. Bringing hands to heart center. Inhale, exhale, lowering chin to chest. Inhale your head back up to center. Slowly opening the eyes. Thank you, yogis, for allowing me to bring you yoga today. The light sees, I see the light in all of you. I wish you happiness and peace, that you go in ease. Namaste. Thank you.